My name is Gia Mateo, and I have been dancing ever since I could really remember.
So I signed up Gia for dance classes when she was 3 years old because I asked her. She said she would like to dance. It was more like ballet at Marianne's studio, and I thought that was going to help Gia with her shyness. And then I was surprised that there was a show on Main Street in Springfield, and the school went there, the little group of girls, and Gia was actually very excited to do it. To my surprise, she took off her sweater, and then she has this little, flavor to it, like a little sassy girl. And then she was there for a few years.
I started dancing at Marianne Dance Studio on Boston Road, and I loved it, basically, is what I remember from it. My mom would take me on Saturdays, so I know it was kind of rough on her, but at the time I was her only child. At the time I was an only child, so she brought me everything I needed, and she invested a lot in me dancing. I did hip hop, jazz, tap, and ballet. My favorite right now is, I would say, hip hop. What I'm better at, I think I would say, is more like my lyrical and jazz. We did a lot of shows at Marianne. I was there ever since I was really little, so I was there for a while. I did a lot of the pancake breakfast events. I don't really remember it as much, but I definitely remember most of it. But as I got older, I ended up realizing that I felt as though there was nothing for me in dance anymore. Like, I thought I wasn't getting anywhere because I wanted to compete, and I don't know, Marianne just didn't compete. They only did recitals at the time. So I felt as though there was nothing for me, and I quit dancing. I would say I kind of regret it, but I don't at the same time, because it made me realize my true passion and something that I really enjoy doing, and now that I am almost fully invested in, pretty much. So I took a break from dance for about a year or so.
Then we took a break. She went into gymnastics for 2 or 3 years,
and I joined gymnastics at Pioneer Valley, but because I wanted to keep improving my skill, I really wanted to keep going on with gymnastics. Eventually I was getting older and more flexible, and so they decided to test us, because it was groups. They decided to test me and my group to see if we'd make the team, and my whole group was capable of making the team, but instead they decided that we should do tumbling since there was too many members on the team. Yeah, so that kind of discouraged me, because I felt as though I felt like I wasted my time. I got discouraged, and yeah, so then I started losing interest in gymnastics and was wondering, like, wow, I'm not good at anything. I can't really seem to find something that I like to do. Like, other kids love to do soccer, volleyball, basketball. I felt as though I couldn't find anything that was fit for me. until my mom suggested that I go back to dance.
I was in contact with this friend of mine. She lives in Holyoke, and her daughter used to attend a dance school in Holyoke, and I decided to make the change for Gia, because it was more like related to our culture, was more like hip hop, salsa, a Spanish teacher. So I took Gia to school so she could see on her own. She seemed to like it, to be comfortable with it. That was now 3 years ago.
So that's when my mom had a co-worker whose daughter went to a studio called Star Dancers Unity in Holyoke, and they did competitions, and I saw pictures and videos, and instantly I was like, yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I want to do. So I decided to try it, and now I've been there for about 3 years now, and I love it. I do jazz / lyrical, which is with the same teacher, Haley. I do hip hop, and I do salsa.
Like that, they do flips, that called lifts and splits.
Do competitions. The costumes, like, they're just, oh my god, I just love that studio so much. And yeah, so like, dance is kind of my escape, and I use it to express how I'm feeling, and it gives me something to do and to distract my mind from being anxious all the time and my anxiety. So it really does help me, even though it kind of also consumes me and my time. I'm always like, oh, I have school, but like then I'm like, I had dance, I need to go to dance today. Even if I do have schoolwork that needs to be done, it sometimes clashes in with my school.
I think being in dance classes has helped Gia with her self-esteem, and I think she's very responsible with the classes, so it gives her a sense of responsibility.
I love dance. I'd pick dance over school and dance over anything, anytime. Like, I don't care about anything else. I really just enjoy dance.
But she likes it. At times I asked her if it's, she want to take a break from it so she can concentrate in her schoolwork. But she's very pushy with herself, and she still wants to do it, and I'm glad that she wants to do it, because it's important to be educated, but it's also important to find ourselves and do things on the side that are motivating to us, and that help us feel like we belong in a group.
I love dancing there. It's so much fun. We've done competitions to the Puerto Rican parades, the big balloon parades. We've done hockey games for the Thunderbirds. We performed during halftime, and yeah, and like the environment is just so. I have a great friend. I have a bunch of great friends and teammates there, and we just have a good time. It's not like, we obviously are serious and are serious about dancing, but we also have fun while doing it, and that's what I really enjoy about that studio. It's been an experience, and I hope that I get to dance there for more years. The recitals are great too, and it's just overall, it's been great. So I feel now that dance is what I want to continue doing, and I like, for me now, I feel like dance is my thing, and yeah.